What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and today we're happy to Saturday's picks for today. Now we do have a solid selection of picks with today's two games, and if you guys are looking to cash out from today's picks, make sure to comment down below which picks you guys will be taking, and also comment down below some other picks that you guys may have selected on your own. As always, if you guys do enjoy these early prop pick videos, make sure to go ahead and subscribe and turn on your post notifications, because a lot of these plays do get changed and bumped very often, so you definitely do want access to these plays as soon as possible. These are very high value plays, and if you guys do want the full 6-pick parlay from today's video, make sure to go ahead and join the VIP Discord server, which is in the link in the description below. We post every day and we have the most consistent high profitable plays, so if you guys are looking to win some solid money consistently, make sure to go ahead and check it out. We got some solid plays for today, and we definitely want to hop in to these plays before they do change up. So without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play, we'll be staying in the points tab, and as always, I do want to remind you guys that later on in the day there will be additional props coming up, like points plus rebounds or rebounds plus assists. So if you guys do want access to those plays, when we will keep you updated, make sure to join the free Discord and also the VIP. We do have the most profitable plays in here. But the first pick will be going for Kennedy Carter, 20.5 points, and this one is going to be for more. Looking at her, we can see that in the last 5 games she's hit this line 4 times, and she is averaging 24.2 in the last 5, which is pretty solid. But looking here on Outlier, we guys can see that she's 5 out of 10 in the last 10 games, which is a little bit shaky. Now again, if you guys do want access to this type of info, make sure to go ahead and click that link in the description below. You'll be able to have a free 7-day trial and try out this optimizer tool and win some solid money. Now, one reason why I'm leaning more to the over on this line is because she's been on a pretty solid run recently. In the last 20 games, she did have a rough start, and overall, she's just been having a solid improvement going on the uptrend. And these last couple of games, especially this last 5 games, she's been playing very, very solid. Now, she's going to be a team that is 3rd in points allowed, so they are pretty solid defensively. But the last game that she did play, she did go on the over, having 22 for that game. Now, I do think this is going to be a more close game, even though that this game was in a loss, and she did end up going up against I believe that is a 15 points margin. So if you guys are looking at this line and thinking that might happen again, I definitely do think this is going to be more of a closer game, which will cause her to have more minutes and in turn have more points. But again, as always, if you guys are feeling a little bit uncomfortable with how high this prop is, you guys can go ahead and check out Chalkboard, and you will be able to lower this prop to 18.5 and basically have a guaranteed chance of hitting it. For most of her games, she's gone the over for that line, and that is a very, very comfortable line for me to go on for. So if you guys, again, do want to go ahead and check out Chalkboard, make sure to use code TROPHY on Chalkboard, and you can get a 100% on your first deposit match, and you'll be able to match whatever you deposit and get double your money. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to go ahead and check out Chalkboard. For our next play, we'll be staying in the points section, and we'll be going over to Mariana Mayur for 14.5 points, and I do feel comfortable going on the over for this line. Now, you might be looking at this line and seeing that it is looking a little bit tough. She's averaging 10 in the last 5 games. She hasn't been playing that well, but she is playing against a team that she did recently go on the over for. And if we look here on Outlier, I am even more confident on this line because she is 71% head-to-head, averaging 15.29, and she's hit this line in 3 out of the last straight 3 games that she's played against them this year. So every time that she's played against them this year, she's gone the over for this line. Not really, no matter what the margin is, the score margin is, she has been able to find a way and go on the over, averaging around 34 minutes in those 3 games. I definitely do see a lot of potentials for her to go on the over for this line, despite her being struggling in the last 10 games, having 40% on this line. I definitely do see this being a solid matchup for her tonight. Looking at the guard position, they are 7th in points allowed, and they do have a 44.9 value, which is pretty high, and I definitely do see this as being way more than enough for her to go on the over for this line. Now, this is a very solid prop, but if, again, you guys do want an alternative, you will be able to check out her points plus rebounds plus assists will most likely come out later today. We can see that she is 5 out of 10 with this line, and she is basically around the same percentage head-to-head. for the points plus rebounds plus assists. Now this is definitely looking very, very solid, and if this prop was out right now, I would go for it for 21.5. But again, if you guys do see it later on the day, go ahead and check it out for yourself. For our final prop for today, again, if you guys are interested in the 5-pick parlay, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 200 likes, and I will get you guys that 5-pick parlay, as well as if you guys are interested in the full 6-pick parlay of today's video, make sure to join the VIP Discord server, link in the description below. But looking over here to the rebounds tab, we can go for the Derica Hambi, 10.5 points, and I'm really liking this prop for the over. Now looking here, or sorry, for the under, looking here at Derica Hambi, she is averaging 9.8, and in the last 2 games, she has been struggling to go on the over for this prop, and her matchup for tonight's game is not looking good at all. So I do believe she goes on the under for this prop. Looking here on Outlier, we can see that she's at 4 out of 10 in the last 10 games, and if we look here at the overall rebounds allowed for the team, they are second in rebounds allowed. Now they are very tough with defending those rebounds, and we can definitely see the impact that it's had on her in the previous games that they've played. Now, again, they are second in the forward position and head-to-head. She's hit this line the last 2 games that they've played against each other, and actually, I'm looking at the team injuries that may impact the playing time, and this actually might play a big role, which is she's set to miss time while playing for China, and they are actually we're going to receive increased playing time in her absence. So actually, with this accounting for this, I actually do think this is a solid prop to go for the over. Now, if you guys, sorry for the little bit of confusion, but this did just get updated, and I'm just seeing this now. So if you guys are looking at this prop, I will give it an alternative prop just for the confusion. But I definitely do think this is a solid prop to go on the over for, considering that she will have a lot more minutes, and she did actually hit this in the last 2 games that they played. But just to give an alternative prop, just because of the confusion, I will be going for the points plus assists and going on the over for this prop. Again, she is 3 out of 6 in the last head-to-head games, and in the last 10 games, she actually did go on a solid run, having hit this line 4 or 5 straight times in a row. With her last game just falling short just by a little bit. But there are a lot of odds that are pointing to Derica Hambi going on the over for a lot of props. If we look here on DG Fantasy, we can see that one of them is the points for over, listed at 18.5. That is a pretty solid prop, even though some sportsbooks do have her listed at 19.5, and they do have a pretty solid odds to go on the over. I definitely do think this is a pretty solid chance for her to go on the over for her points prop. Now, again, if you guys do want access to a tool like this where you can see the specific odds and all the lines throughout different sports books, and you don't have to go ahead and go through different apps to see their lines and percentages, make sure to go ahead and check out dgfantasy.com, and you can use code TROPHY for 25% off your first month. Now, just because of the earlier confusion, I will be throwing in an additional prop for those of you that stuck around to the end of the video, and that additional prop will be on Sleeper. It is a free prop for Derica Wnba, and that is a very, very solid prop to go ahead and check out because it is a 0.5 prop that you guys can easily go on the over for. All you guys got to do is click that link in the description below and use code TROPHY, and you will be able to get up to $500 on your first deposit match, as well as on certain plays you will be able to have a 100 times payout boost. So again, go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested in that free play. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys do enjoy any of these picks, make sure to comment down below which picks you guys will be tailing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.